Hey Taurus, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be providing a general monthly reading for June 2021. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And how we do this, Taurus, by learning how what resonates is by how it makes you feel, how certain sentences, phrases, messages in this reading make you feel, whether it is an answer to a question, it brings some sort of clarity to something that you have been seeking and in search for, or it just simply resonates because you were speaking of the same topic or questioning or had like this inner kind of conflict, if you will, and it helps resolve that conflict just by hearing this message. Now that is my purpose and service here. Now your purpose and service to self is to be able to sharpen that sword of discernment, learning through resonance, through signs and synchronicities, what works and what doesn't work for you, and enabling that in your day-to-day life. So it helps propel you to become the better version of you, the best version of self. Because we're not here to compete with the person next to us. We're here to become the better versions of self. You know, really experiencing our soul connection, our soul therapy, right? That is the spiritual therapy page that we are on here. And if you are here, then you are very much aware of what it is that I'm speaking of. So feel free to like, share, subscribe, you know the drill. Leave a comment down below. I would really love to hear how these messages are resonating for you. I'm going to start with some oracle cards and then I'll continue with tarot, of course. But I really want you guys to leave this channel being better, you know, not always having to seek answers from without, knowing that when you are resonating with certain answers, and yeah, we all need help from time to time. There's no shame in asking for help and needing guidance and needing advice. But the true power lies within you, always. Remember that. Okay, and no one knows better for you than you, right? So let's begin. What do we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of June 2021? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of June 2021. Don't mind these cards, they have had some shelf life with me. Okay. So the two cards that came out. Wow. Okay. So we have Amethyst. We have psychic abilities and behavior patterns. Now this is telling me that working with Amethyst, wearing the color purple, a crown chakra meditation, third eye meditation will be really beneficial to help ground in these behaviors that are perhaps keeping you at a stalemate, not supporting you or enabling you to move forward to where you want to be. Your psychic abilities are very much in tune right now, or will become June. And you'll really be able to, perhaps even the new moon, I believe is June 10th, really opening up to your psychic abilities. And it's going to bring in this awareness to your behavior patterns that are keeping you stuck from moving forward. Stuck in the sense of repeating the same cycles, It could even be with like the same cycle, but with different people, right? It's like, why do I keep meeting the same people over and over, but in different bodies? And this is because you have yet to learn the lesson. And through this psychic ability that is going to open up for you in June, it's really going to enable you to introspect and heal what needs to be healed, to be able to break that behavior pattern. And then we also have daydream, imagination, allow your mind to wander, quiet time, that quiet time through meditation, just stillness, being quiet, you know, without your significant other, without your children if you have any, or your siblings, or your aunts and your parents always around, just taking that time, going outside, sitting under a tree, grounding, earthing, you know, taking a moment to pause instead of always taking action, moving forward, you know, that bull energy, Taurus. Just taking a pause and really allowing your etherical realm to connect with you, enabling you to paint a new picture, to sing a new song, to imagine a new life or the life that you want. And if you can't imagine it, what makes you think you could attain it here on the in the earthly realm, right? I was gonna say in the first realm. No, you don't want to go to the first realm. However, really grounding in that daydream is going to really propel you forward and open you up to the possibilities of the new possibilities that are here for you, the new psychic abilities and gifts that you're opening up to that are going to bring in more positive, healthy behavior patterns that are going to lead you to your daydream. And your daydream is going to be your reality. Like, I also feel like bringing that into your reality, into the material plane, the earthly plane. Okay, Taurus, let's see what the tarot has to say for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and cross watchers are welcome, of course, for the month of June 2021. Yeah, that inner conflict, competition, feeling overwhelmed, putting down those burdens. 5 of Wands, sorry for the glare. 2 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands, putting down the burden. Like, you have been working too much. You know, too much responsibilities on your shoulders, and that's that Taurus energy. You get things done, yes, but now you are being called to take that time and really tap into your soul, your soul's calling, your soul's purpose here. The Lovers, choice, Gemini energy. And also we have the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of June. Wow, beautiful. 2021. The Ace of Cups. This is tapping into that Christ energy. You know, really fulfilling your cup, filling your cup so it overpours to those around you, nurturing, healthy. Then we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Strong Aquarius I get with this, with the King of Swords. Really speaking your truth, getting clear on what it is that you want, making the choice to put down that heavy workload, all that responsibility, and perhaps even enjoy life a little bit more. Enjoy the unseen, the unknown a little bit more, you know? Knowing that there's more to life than just work. Then we have the Ace of Swords. That is that divine clarity that is coming in, that epiphany, that communication that is coming in to you, for you, from the divine. Then we have the 3 of Pentacles. We have partnerships that are coming in, perhaps putting down a heavy workload that you feel overwhelmed, where there may be a lot of competitors, you know, or a lot of people pining for that position, and it's weighing you down and you're really carrying a heavy workload, and it's asking you to make a choice to really put in some self-love, because there is a new partnership that is going to be coming in, something that is more spiritually based, something that is more emotionally fulfilling, and that is in alignment with your soul's calling. Then we have the 6 of Pentacles. This is the full circle, something that is coming towards you. And that is the gift of this new beginning with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Look at that. And then we have the World. Taurus, here you are, right? Taking action with Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, a new world, a new cycle that is beginning, that you are going to be very victorious, that it took time to overcome. It has taken time to overcome this, but you are being victorious. There is a new partnership that is coming in. Perhaps with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, strong air in their chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this is a divine love. After you put down this burden, I feel the beginning of June, you're really feeling overwhelmed with a heavy workload. And that's why you were being called to have some quiet time, to daydream, to really connect to the earth as a Taurus, as the bull, you know, really connect to the ground, feeling the ground, earthing, taking off your shoes, really feeling that ground and that connection underneath your feet. And you're going to have a choice to make here to put down this heavy burden. Put down this heavy burden, this heavy workload, that extra responsibility that you may not even need. And because when you do so, you're doing it with love for yourself, with respect for yourself, wanting the best for yourself, wanting to be in the highest vibration. And you're really getting clear on that, learning how to communicate, standing your ground. This is someone who's very intelligent, very aware of their surroundings, and being able to communicate clearly. And there's an epiphany, there's that clear communication, that divine communication that's coming in, that's going to help propel you even more so moving forward in a new victorious, successful cycle that is here for you. This is reaching a higher state of soul awakening. That's going to bring in this new partnership, new partnerships that are going to bring in some sort of fulfillment, some gift, perhaps even through charity work, right? Not always being in that mode of work, and being able to see the fruits of your labor. You work, you get that paycheck, you work, you get that paycheck, you work, you get that paycheck. Because I feel like that's what you're kind of putting down now, that overwhelming feeling. Because you need more sustenance in your life, soul sustenance. You know, some things that feed your soul, that nourish your soul. And that is what is being called, if I could pick up the card, that is what is being called of you. And then there's also a divine partnership, union that is coming in for you, that is really going to be a game changer, that's going to bring in a new cycle of love as well as partnership. You may even have a choice between, you may even feel like you have to choose between love and between work. And this is explaining to you that once you take the time to ground yourself, to open up to your abilities, there's going to be a new cycle where you're going to learn to balance both work life and love. And you're going to be very successful at it. And this is going to be something that you didn't even know was possible, but you're going to find a way to really make this work. And that is through that divine clarity, that awareness that is coming in for you, that communication, the divine source energy, God, whomever it is that you pray to is coming in. They're communicating with you. And this is your enlightenment, that crown chakra awakening with the psychic abilities. Look at this. Oh, I can't even pick up the cards. Jeez. There we go. Look, your crown chakra awakening, psychic abilities. You are tuning into the world that you cannot see with your 3D eyes. You are tuning in and opening up to your crown chakra awakening, putting down the burdens of a past life, a past way of doing things, that overwhelming feeling, no longer having to feel like you're competing for something, but standing and staying in your own lane. really opening up to your spiritual gifts, your spiritual abilities that are bringing in this new pattern, this new behavioral pattern in partnerships and even in love. There may be a new pattern, a new cycle in love that is beginning for you, Taurus, that is going to be very victorious, where you find this divine love, something that is very healthy, very nurturing, that is in a higher vibration. Let's see. What are these partnerships that are coming in for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of June 2021? Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands, usually many readers depict it as, you know, that player energy. But this is, you know, if you go to the root of tarot, this is really finding a new territory to discover, something new to discover. That Aries, Leo, Sag energy, you know, taking action with and having that passion, finding a new passion in passion projects. And that is why you're being asked to daydream. That is why you're being asked to have that quiet time, really aligning and listening to your soul's calling, your soul's purpose as to where it is you want to go. Where do you see yourself? Who do you want to surround yourself with? What kind of energy do you want to surround yourself with? How do you want to feel in the future? Once you acknowledge and come to terms with that clarity of how you want to feel, the universe will bring in those circumstances, those people that will align with how you want to feel. Your emotional is that deep energy that it goes beyond feeling. It's like your emotional state of who, your authenticity of who you truly are, right? Your feelings derive from thought, but your emotion derives from soul, from purpose, you know, that is very profound. And it's really going to bring in this enlightenment, this next level of your spiritual evolution, of your soul's calling, your soul's evolution of remembrance. And you're really going to find new partnerships, new people, new environment that you want to hang out with, you know, new cycles that are of higher vibrational frequency, that are like-hearted, like-minded individuals. And it making the choice to move on, to put down this heavy burden, to take the time to self-love, to nurture yourself, to go within, to fill your cup, because you're running on empty, you're running on low. And once you do that and you take that time, that quiet time for yourself, and you bring in new healthy behavior patterns, you bring in healthy patterns, new cycles open up, healthy cycles, higher vibrational cycles open up for you, Taurus, really propelling you and moving forward, bringing in that balance that you seek, that spiritual balance, that home and work life, right? That's full circle moment of being able to balance emotional fulfillment as well as the material world, as well as integrating that intellect with that soul knowing as well, right? As we have new beginnings, new opportunities in love, in self-love, in higher levels of knowledge, in spiritual awakening and spiritual gifts here. You're evolving, you're ascending, you're awakening, and you're going to be very victorious. You have overcome these cycles. You have overcome these burdens. You have realized that you are feeling overwhelmed and that you are feeling conflicted. You have graduated from the 5 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. You have graduated. And now you are victorious in putting down that inner conflict, moving forward into a new decision, a new choice, bringing in new cycles in love, in partnerships, discovering new territory, new terrain. Terrain? Yeah, like land, new lands, discovering new lands, new opportunities that are coming in for you, that are going to be very stable, very grounded, very loving, very nurturing, very like-minded individuals that are going to propel you forward. Let's clarify this King of Swords. Please clarify this King of Swords for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of June 2021. That's right. Past life, soulmate that's coming in. Past life soulmate. Now, this is going to be a past life soulmate that you are going to meet, that you are going to be introduced, or that you are going to find upon this new journey, this new quest for new territory, for a new environment, for a healthier environment that is going to perhaps even bring in a past life soulmate and divine love, divine union. And this is your gift for moving on, from taking that time to dream a new dream. It's time to dream a new dream, Taurus, because what is coming and the energy that is here for you for June is beautiful, is abundant, is very clear, and a new beginning in love, a new beginning in friendships and partnerships, a new cycle of higher vibrational beings, of your soul tribe. Beautiful energy, Capricorn. I pray that you have gotten some sort of guidance and clarity of what is to come for the month of June 2021. And I am wishing you good health, peace, and above all, self-love. Stay well, Taurus.